Yes, 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 people. Here we are. Can't see, it's just my chair. Chicken Police, paint it red. That's what we're playing, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we're playing today. Find out what it's all about. There we go. Okay, so got the main screen there. Developed by Massive Mini Massive Games, whatever they're called. 4 handy games. We are, in fact, English, sir. Let me know if the sound's all right. And the clarinet kind of, yeah, late night jazz. New game. Ah, Yoshida. Konbanwa. Molto bene, Italiano. Eh? Here we go. New game. Dead men are heavier than broken hearts. Raymond Chandler, The Big Sleep. Wow.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet
at home.
Yeah, that's me.
Getting old.
I'm getting old.
Yep.
My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for
Sunny Cloud Gaming.
And once the star of
and I'll see you in the clouds.
Of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary
Chicken Police.
But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness.
Clawville.
For all the gods, what bullshit. The last Cluck in color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
Okay. Chicken Police, here we go.
Still,
Ain't it
what do I
red?
expect? We're living in a vast experiment and don't even notice that everything got
clucked up a long time ago.
We believe in this wonderland of
I have a funny feeling we're going to have a lot of
clucks,
clucking clucks.
Chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure.
Why not?
It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken.
It's our nature.
I'm not propping up the illusion anymore.
21 days and it's over. Retirement. Yep.
What could possibly go wrong?
What? Yeah. Old detective on his last job. Classic. Here we go. We'll soon find out, won't we? Getting a bit of pixelation here. Okay.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness.
I know another...
Stripes on
There's a number of...
It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place.
Crime thrillers like this, which starts with the detective finding his doors being unlocked.
Elizabeth or Charlotte?
Chinatown, I think, is like that. I can't remember.
Sophisticated sounding name.
I've read a few.
She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this
ancient building.
And perhaps the whole city
Painted
itself.
stripes on her body.
Or maybe I'm just
She was no zebra.
But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time. So I had to give her a chance.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Right, okay, let's go straight to her. Speak.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Ibanez.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me,
Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Philip
Marlowe.
Mr. Phil
Phil Marlowe.
Instead of me.
Philip Marlowe.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted
to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Am I that easy to read?
Yes, I've heard this story, this whole opening. And I'm trying to think. I mean, it's so generic of, which is meant to be. It's pastiche of classic thrillers, pulp thrillers like this. But this whole scenario, isn't it Who Framed Roger Rabbit? The same, like breaks into the office, or am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like
a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Okay, well, I'll have a drink, Deborah. Yeah? I'll have a drink of bourbon.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me
or vanilla chai.
So, maybe some sherry?
Sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon.
Yes. Bourbon and Coke.
Thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
Yes. Oh, there was a codex in... okay.
So come on. Spill it. From the beginning.
So she knew. She knows him. She knows he likes bourbon. Okay. So let's. What do we know? What do we know about her? Click on any picture. So Deborah. She's an impala. An imposter or an impala? An impala, female. Oh, you don't say. Pretty and fragile. Nothing too special. She runs errands for her employer. Sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy or influential family. Okay. Next category. Places. Okay, all we know is that used to be a nice place. Okay, Codex. Chicken police, we know that. The wild ones. The gods are revered in the most places across the wilderness. They're the great wild ones who make up Holy Trinity of creation, destruction, and science. Hariti is the goddess of creation. Patapati is the lord of destruction. And Navatati is the genderless ghost of silence and nothingness. By God. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the phone. Okay, no number to dial there. Let's have a look at the pictures at the back.
We used to be Star Cops a few
Star
years
Cops.
ago. Tabloid press.
I want that series now. Star Cops.
Even a book
Starring
series.
chickens.
I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty.
All right, cock. I'll have to show that.
Partner would disagree. He
Very good,
just loved
Cloudbusters.
the spotlight.
Okay. I'm going to use my controller.
This
Or
is-
painful memories. See, this
This is
pigeon
one of
was
the most beautiful memories from my
Molly.
whole life. Before Molly left me and took our daughter.
I think the photograph was in his car.
The
Good
things in
times.
life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
Yeah, no, you got me there.
M.B. Davis.
M.B. Davis.
The eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time,
But I'll never forget that night.
And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
We've all been there. We've all been there. The Wild Gentleman.
Those guys rebuilt the city after the
Aha.
Great Fire of 867.
So they're considered the
My
gods.
heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was.
Okay. Okay. or books.
Books I'm never gonna read.
Nobody
Maybe
ever
nobody
has. Okay. Pile
I
of
don't even
papers.
know what these papers are.
Okay.
I need a secretary. I need a secretary.
Temporary secretary. Cheap whiskey.
Every whiskey has the same color nowadays.
At least in this price range. Yeah, you don't want to be getting budget price whiskey from the corner shop. That's a sign things have gone a bit wrong for you. Typewriter.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Anthony, good to see you, sir. Early days, isn't it? Early days. I quite like. There's something quite relaxing about detective stories like this. But you always fear you're going to miss something, aren't you? You're checking all the whole room. Like the door, the light switch. Oh, can we see any more there? Bourbon, piles of paper,
I don't
cabinet.
even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is going to stay
Okay,
there
no
forever.
key. Okay. So the city, old books, phone, cheap whiskey, typewriter, light bedroom door. Oh, hello, lady.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of
Dirty clothes.
cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
I'd like to say I know what you mean, sir, but there's no cigarette butts behind my bedroom door. And the rest probably about right, but so done the pictures, done the light switch, done the bedroom door, done his coat, typewriter, books, the city.
I don't see colors anymore.
Only emptiness.
Only emptiness.
I need
Everything
another.
faded.
He needs another drink.
I need another drink.
Okay, let's look at her.
Who is this dame anyway?
Yeah.
And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
Good question. You mean you spending your night alone on New Year's Eve? I was going to say that's sad, but have I done that? New Year's Eve? Don't know. Maybe Christmas? I don't know. Anyway, this is not about me. This is about... Oh. Let's ask her some questions. Can we ask?
That's better.
Okay.
Now, if I understand
Here we go.
correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label,
Wow.
sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall
Wow.
of the house
In giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig
Dig
a little deeper.
Yes.
If you don't mind, I'd like to
Right,
ask
we're getting
you
to the
some
questions.
routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
There's something very unnerving that finding the lady animals rather attractive. Is that weird? Right, now we can ask questions. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is she suspicious, or concentrate on that? John Doe, focus. This fella's right. I need to concentrate on that. Focus, impressions. Suspicious. Okay. Is he or she suspicious? Blah, blah, blah. I like that. Plus 100.
I must be cautious and smart.
Okay.
This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful.
All right,
what I say to her,
Cloudbusters.
or I can
Wish I hadn't
scare
said
her
it now.
off. Let's start gently.
Do you never
When the time
find
comes,
Jessica Rabbit
we can go
attractive
in
when you were an adolescent? Don't know how old you were. When you saw Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Gently, okay, let's go.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
Yeah.
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
Hmm.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter.
Yes, right. Yeah, yeah, right. I mean, she wouldn't have sent you here.
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
Well, we don't have to break it down quite like that, you know. But the curves, you know, the human curves, you know. She was designed like that. Of course she was. Okay. Yeah, but this is more than
You've
simple
been thrown
work.
into deep water,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Wow.
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Why? Why? I can, but I must be careful what I say to her. Let's start off gently. Okay. Okay, select a question.
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Okay.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers.
Yeah, now wait a minute.
is
That's a big deal.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry. Did you come alone? All by yourself?
Yes.
I took the subway, then the tram, and then I walked. It wasn't easy to find this place.
Okay, but
And
it had to be
honest,
discreet.
I had to be discreet.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm starting to get the picture.
Okay.
This is quite unpleasant for me.
Why did you come to visit me?
Yeah.
Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She
Katsenko.
hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared
Okay, she's
because of
scared.
those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she
Famous.
is.
Okay.
So she's that kind of woman.
Oh.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, that's a bit rude.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting... We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Yeah, go back to the
What
top.
exactly did you expect by
Yeah.
coming here to
What do you
meet
want?
me?
What do you need? What do you want? Eh?
I expected your help, just like my mistress
Okay.
said.
So the mistress specifically asked.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Always romanticized about living in a sort of hotel. I wonder if it'd be pretty horrible, ultimately.
Someone reliable.
I remember ages getting some really sort of posh magazine. You can like sort of lease a room, but in a really posh. It's like a cross between a hotel and a flat type, not a flat, yeah, and an apartment. It was really expensive. It's for like rich people who I know come to visit London for a period of time. But I always imagine how cool that would be. Anyway,
Well, I am reliable.
I am. Sonny is reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
Yes.
And thorough.
No
Yeah.
question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Well, okay.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Are you in some
Are
kind
you
of
in some sort of jam?
jam? Yeah. Why is my donate thing coming up?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Okay.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Yeah. Oh God, Cloudbusters, don't say that, man. But yeah, probably we will end up.
Don't you think this whole thing is
Yeah, a little
suspicious?
suspicious.
Look, Santino. I'll explain.
Santino? Sonny Santino?
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
No
I'll
offense.
take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Okay.
If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland,
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm with...
please, just think again. For me and my mistress's
Yeah.
sake.
Cloudbusters, your comments keep getting hidden by YouTube. So you've got to consider the nature of what you're saying. Yeah, no, it is Holtz. It's a good voice acting, yeah. Well, it's good. People sort of say it's a bit like Sin City, but ultimately Sin City is a pastiche on, you know, hard-boiled crime thrillers from the 40s. And so this is that. You know, I said earlier, Holtz, the whole story is very familiar. You know, breaking into the detective's office, finding them there. I'm sure that's in Chinatown, or even Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Tell me, Deborah.
Right,
why
here we
should I
go.
believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Okay, why? So we've got previous history by the things.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn,
Okay.
what can I say to that?
Yeah.
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Okay.
Smart ass.
Smart answer. Okay.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid
Yeah,
of.
what you're afraid of? Come on. Got to be open with me, or I'll never be able to solve the crime, will I?
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as
Oh.
most people know.
Ibn Wessler.
Ibn,
The
the
kingpin.
kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods help me.
So you get it now.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece
Little
of the
piece,
puzzle
yeah.
changes everything.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit is a great, you know, great crime thriller of, you know, great pastiche of the 40s crime thriller, just like this. But I'm sure it has the same. I'm sure somebody breaks into his office. There's a film or a book I've read the same, and it's definitely a crime, you know, novel noir thing like this. It might be Chinatown, as I said. My focus accuracy was 60%. How do I improve that? Okay. Important clue. Natasha's current significant other is the infamous gangster Ibn Wessler. That's how you do it, but not quite like old time, but you've still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks. Maybe you should do them in the right order.
Legs that go on for days. Deep, dark eyes. Silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal. Why don't you take it to the police? Just go
Yeah.
there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights.
Of course they do. Of
fingerprints.
course they
You
do.
know the drill.
Exactly.
The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone.
555.
111.
Yeah.
Please, take a look at this.
Well,
Okay.
Let's see.
New phone. Okay. Okay, so we've got. Let's have a quick. What we've got here. Clues. All of them are written. Target some. All of them are written. Okay, so somebody can write. Certain. So the victim is Natasha Katzenko. So we've got Deborah. She's afraid. She's secretive, or is she? Yeah, or is she just secretive and good at acting? Yeah, she's not told us everything. I know that. That's why she's scared, because he's a gangster. Natasha Katzenko, Felius Cactus, gender female, special feature, remarkably green eyes. Definitely trouble. Okay. Girlfriend of Ibn Wessler. Ibn Wessler, species rat rattus. Good-looking, charismatic, and a clocking gangster. One of the most well-known gangsters of Clawville. Real estate mogul, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler, information broker. That's only the half of what I've heard about him. He has his dirty little pores everywhere in the city's underworld. Okay. Okay. So what do we know? Wild ones. Okay. Okay, so we've done that, most of those. Okay. All these police are greased up there, defo hitting the fryer. Oh, the chat's still on. Oh! Yeah, that's a classic. That's a good chat, isn't it? Didn't even think they were going on. Classic. If these police are greased up, then they're defo hitting the fryer. Very good. Very good. Fried chicken tonight. Okay. Let's have a look. The inventory. I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as a gentleman.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss
Ishida says, when do you start the game? This is the game.
Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman.
As gentleman. Natasha.
I felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack.
Right.
Reality tilted.
Good.
Molly.
Good gods.
What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs.
Molly.
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
Oh, he's having a bit of a moment.
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't...
Oh,
Okay.
of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well.
Okay.
This case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
Okay. I'm confused already now. What did he go back about?
All right. When can I visit?
Visit? Me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. You can find her at the Tsar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable? Or does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
Well, she's a performer, isn't
No,
she?
she's really not like that. But she owns the
Oh,
place.
I thought she was a performer. She owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve.
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko, but there's
Oh,
one small
of course there's one problem.
Mr. Featherland.
What's
Let
that?
me guess. Mr.
The
Wessler
Wessler better not know about my visit. Yeah.
Exactly. How did you...
20 years experience, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Or a new person. Lewis. Lewis C. Hayworth. Lewis. My middle name is Lewis. Yeah, when she gets caught in the headlights. Very good. Rabbit, gender male. An old friend of mine, stutteringly heavily when he talks. This nervous boy. Lewis is the owner of the once reputable Atlas Hotel. Good friend of mine. Landlord. Okay. 555-932. 932. Oh, God, that takes me back. What did I say? 932? Did I get the right number?
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
Yeah. I played a few Sherlock Holmes games where you kind of go and investigate. There's a bit of walking around in it, but it's still, and then you get clues, and then you go into his sort of brain and you try to link the clues, and if they link, they sort of root off more clues, like the way your brain would work. And then if they don't link, then those branches off from that sort of linking of clues shrinks. It's quite clever, and then you have to make up your mind, and you never know whether you've got it right or wrong. Anthony says, my last name is Lewis. Wow. And last name is yeah. I suppose first name is quite popular. I mean, Lewis Hamilton, you know. Hey, Stelios, how are you? It's a detective story, so it's a sort of... you know, it's not an action story. You go through, pick up the clues and stuff like that. They're quite fun, those.
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
All done in the style of a film noir, but with animals. Well, animal heads on human bodies. For you, anything. Right.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later.
Of course he did.
He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Okay.
The good old rabbit.
Yeah, I can always count on him on New Year's Eve.
On New Year's Eve.
That's what you need, a mate you can count on. Uber driver.
Thanks for being so quick, Lewis. Can you drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
Of course, Sonny. You know, anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate
How did they even come up with this idea? I don't know. Wasn't there an advert a bit like this? I don't know how they come up with the idea just to...
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah.
Okay, map. New location. We've got a new location.
I need to grab my stuff first.
Okay, well...
My bedroom.
Well, where's your stuff?
I wanted to travel the world when I...
Yeah. His coat?
Nothing interesting in there.
Cabinet?
Just a bunch of used...
Ah, drawer. Aha.
My last cigarette.
Well, we don't need that.
You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Okay.
My
Police
wallet
badge.
and my badge.
Need
The
that.
wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine. So I got this one out of a pack of
cornflakes. Of course you
Just
did.
in case. She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to go...
Okay, we got a gun.
Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling
Okay.
that this case isn't going to be a one.
There's only one bird in the city I can
There's only
trust.
one bird in this
Marty.
city I can trust. My
Okay, here we go.
Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay, so let's go map. We're going to the Clawville. There we go. We're getting into the game.
Eve,
Wild
when I was
Gentleman
driving,
production.
Half drunk, risking my whole life's work, but still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same, and the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show, with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown.
Really cool. Really, I love the whole aesthetic of it.
In the
Really well
meantime,
done.
The proud city of
Well done,
Clawville
Zoltan
is
Nagy.
slowly eating itself alive. And we're still
Santino
here,
Featherland.
with nothing left to lose but
Sonny
eternity,
Santino.
while others,
Marty
the smart
McChicken.
ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me.
Well, that's no
I
good.
know I have to speak with him,
No matter what.
Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Blint Blank Fargo. We're a mini massive base. They sort of look, I want to say Poland, but I'm not sure it is.
I knew where to find Marty.
At the station, of
Station,
course.
we'd always draw
He's
straws
always at
about
the
holiday
station.
duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called
The Bloody New Year.
forgotten by Clawville, but not by us.
Okay.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big boss threw you out.
Englishman in Chicago, in Clawville. Englishman in a hedgehog Englishman in Clawville.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Ooh.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way, you're on luck. Blood boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
Scottishman.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he...
You got it. You looking for Marty, eh?
Yeah, we are, mate. I am looking for Marty.
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy round here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this
prickly shithead makes another
racist remark, I'll strangle.
I'd love to see that. Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
Let's check out the poster, shall we? We need you, citizen. For the crown, for the king. Okay, let's go to the entrance. Let's go to the cop shop.
Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years. Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages.
And some drunken pigs in the basement. Like, literally or figuratively. Look, there's a... Oh my God, look. Oh, that wasn't right. Wow, okay, where we're going to go? Let's go. Let's talk to Monica first.
Monica Rosen.
Receptionist.
In theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating
heart of the police department.
She's too good for this place.
Okay.
Hey, Monica.
look, she's a hummingbird.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be...
Great voices as well. When they localize this, well, I wonder if they localize the voices or just localize the text. Because the acting's really good.
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file?
Yeah.
Bit busy.
You could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself.
Mr. Big Beak
Those
McChicken.
two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
I know. Locked cock and 2 smoking barrels. Very good, Holtz, yeah. Well, he did. He made... well, I could make a joke there. He did make a sequel called Snatch, but maybe that's going too far.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't mention it, Boss Bird.
Right, let's talk to... I want to talk to the lizard guy more.
More?
Yeah, so let's talk to Mort, the lizard. See what he's got to say for himself.
Poor old lizard. You've seen better days, haven't you?
Let's talk to Mort.
You scabbiest beast.
Scabbiest bit. Oh my God, look at him. He's a bit old.
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and
They just told this actor like he's an old lizard. So the guy with a tongue, whatever. So he's just gonna go. He's put a lisp on. Anyway, Sonny, everything's fine. There's a bit of trouble in the bar. Right, I'm on fire, Holtz. I'm on fire.
Does that ever bother you, Morty?
listen, sonny boy.
Listen.
Tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong.
Wish you
Where's your
didn't.
little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jeffy is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using
Wow.
you?
Harsh words.
Oh, of course, if you sing me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old...
Even you
Okay.
deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for your...
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy.
He's seeing a doctor.
I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even...
I don't talk to that insane...
Damn right.
Boo Boo the owl.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
I've not seen the buffalo yet.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
Okay, so we're always going to help out Mort the lizard then. That's quite interesting. Yeah?
More like a clucking pigeon.
Right. Oh, there he is. Oh. Wow. Bosco.
He's not a bad boy, by the way.
Okay.
One of Blood Boyle's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course. Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here.
Okay.
He's not a bad boy.
Yeah, we know that. We're going to talk to him. Talk to him.
Wild ones. Look what the cat dragged in.
What are you two talking about in the chat? Dumb on passport. Sending stuff. Okay.
Hello to you too, Bosco.
Busy as ever.
Busy as
Look at
always.
that.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom.
I'm giving him hairy
lizard
arms.
Comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a
Yeah.
bad boy again.
I'm still
Okay.
a cop for another 120
21 days, Bosco.
It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
Yeah.
All right. No need to bite. Wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Buffalo Soldier. Exactly.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
Looking for Marty, eh?
He's kind of lost. He's trying to hide, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny.
Let him
Let him
rage.
rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
What?
It's not that simple, Bosco. But we'll see how he
Okay.
reacts.
Charming. Charming.
Anyway.
No worries, pal.
Honor, strength.
Let's go to the shooting range then.
This is going to be a hard ride.
Okay, here we go.
Last time we
There's
saw
bad
each
blood
other, he
between
had a
good
smoking
mates.
gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
Certainly worth a try. Okay. Marty, here you go. Oh, let's just have a... Keep your gun clean, Mr. Lawman. If you don't...
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
Okay, charming. You can do a bit of shooting practice. Let's just Marty's guns. Light switch, shooting practice, light switch. Should we do a bit of shooting practice before we talk to
I was just
Marty?
about to go when you came in,
Ah.
so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
Okay.
You're right. I'm gonna do that.
Let's talk to Marty first. No, let's... Let's talk to Marty first then. Oh my God, Holtz. God, you get more dad joke as you go there. Bird's eye view. Exactly.
Marty.
Oh.
Marty looks good. Big and loud and angry.
Angry as ever, yeah. What's up, cock? That's what you say?
Hey, Marty.
Oh, well, look who's here. Hello, Boss Bird. Were you lost? This is the PD building, you know?
Cut the shit, Marty. We're better than this.
Yeah, we're better than this. Cut the crap, mate.
Well, at least you are. Better than anyone, huh?
Yeah.
Marty, come on. Let's forget that. What's past is past.
Easy for you to say, Sonny.
He's the what? But Sonny got you shot Sonny.
Marty, you shot me. Remember?
That's what I'm saying.
To death.
Hell yeah, I remember. Unfortunately, my aim wasn't good enough.
Nice, nice. Hello, Jerome. How are
I
you?
need your help. Okay, that's what you want to hear.
Well, it's a start.
Okay. I've said it. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right.
So, are you in? Just for tonight. Small case. We'll wrap it up in no time.
Of course we will.
What kind of case?
Jerome's now started with the dad jokes. Yeah, there's one way. Maybe this is one game I will get a chicken dinner.
Personal one.
Indeed. Hit the likes, everybody. Thank you, Jerome.
How personal?
Very. The kind of case where if you come with me right now,
you're not on duty anymore.
Ooh, damn, Sonny. Stop it right there. I'm in.
That's it?
Do you know how boring life is here without your stupid, reckless shit?
Wow.
Soon enough, I'll shoot all the ammo in here out of boredom.
I'll tell you in the car.
Ooh, can I bring Bertha?
Ah, for the love of... Marty, this is a routine case. You can't
Shotgun.
Okay. But at
least Susie.
All right, Susie can come.
That's what I want to hear.
Marty's guns. So we got... Oh, my God. Linda. Look at Linda.
Hey, there were 4 weapons here. Where are the others? You're not bringing them with you, I hope.
Well, we're going to a bar, aren't we?
He's not bringing Linda. It's a Tommy gun. Should be called Tommy.
Yeah, that's the point.
Thomasina.
And? What?
A buffalo killer and 2 handguns? We're only there to sniff around, not...
War, bar, what's the difference? It's frickin' New Year's Eve, right?
Frickin' New Year's Eve, right?
Of all that's furry, you know what? I don't even care.
That's the spirit.
Wow.
Seriously, Marty.
Who said I have just...
Yeah, okay. Well, I've checked out his guns.
Hey, Marty, what about Laura? How come she didn't eat you yet?
Yeah, very funny.
Okay.
We're good, by the way. Mostly. As good as we can be after all these years.
I don't quite get like, there's not meant to be a cumin chicken.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, man.
She asks a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah. She always hated you.
Understandable.
Right.
She also
So felt sorry for you.
Oh, well,
Okay,
thanks.
that's nice.
Much better.
Much
If
better.
I'm honest with you. She loved the chicken police, Marty, better than this one.
Wow.
Well, I think I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
Whatever, Sonny.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Okay, we can do shooting practice. Start. Oh. Oh. No! I shot the baby. Oh, I shot the lady again. Terrible. Yeah, let's just leave the shooting range. There we go.
Still
Exit.
drink coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course
My
we
only
do.
Poison. Except
Except
for
for guns
of
and
course.
women.
We
Yeah.
could visit our old haunt. What do you think?
Oh, a nice cup of Zips coffee and the hot dog. I'm in.
If it comes to that, I'm leaving you without a...
Oh yeah, like last time?
Okay, right. Let's just see who's WhatsApping me. Oh, my keep their size 8 yellow and Nike. I don't know. Have to see.
Those were different times, Marty. With a different Sonny.
Well,
To the city then.
To come with me.
okay, I know.
Okay.
Sonny, there's a little problem.
Oh no, problems.
Not so little, and it smells too. What the furry hell is Blood Boil doing here?
Well, it seems we can't avoid speaking to him.
Brilliant. I booked my booster jab ages ago, and it's about 10 miles away. And now, because the government are doing this big push, they're doing local ones, which are literally a drop-in one a minute from my house. Anyway. Hey, Jeff, how are you? How's it going? Right.
Oh, yes, we can. You have your rifle with you.
What?
What? We're not going to shoot him.
Just...
Right, so that's Blood Boil. We're going to have to talk to Blood Boil.
The chief doesn't seem to be in a good mood. But he
Okay.
never is, actually.
We're going to speak to him.
The two pigeons back together.
They're not pigeons.
Without my permission, of course.
Chief Bloodboil.
Damn.
What was that, Santino?
Nothing, sir. What a lovely evening.
I don't want to hear your crowing, Santino.
Crowing
What the hell
Santino.
are you doing?
Sonny Santino.
Hey, careful with the racist barking, old hound.
Wow. There's a lot of racism going on here. Well, it's more speciesism, isn't it?
Oh, it's getting hot in here. Can we just skip this part?
And you're on duty, if I'm not mistaken, Martin. Where do you think you're going?
That's it, boss. To serve and protect.
Yeah.
Sonny was in the neighborhood and stopped by to say hi. He's a cop too, right?
Sort of.
Only on paper, and you know that very well, Detective.
I don't want any trouble, boss. I just wanted to say hi to Monica, and then this feather pillow showed up. I invited him to grab
bit
a quick
rude.
coffee. You can...
Your coffee
Yeah.
breaks usually end up in
Shooting or brawling.
chickens.
I have to walk in for the booster as NH hasn't updated yet, and it's been a week for under 40s. Yeah, and I'm going to the one I booked 10 miles away because it's on Sunday and the drop-ins next Wednesday, so I might as well just get it done, get boosted up.
Oh, just a coffee, boss. I swear. Oh, have a heart. It's New Year's Eve and I haven't seen my old partner for
Feel like a
so
pincushion
long.
this year. What? 2 COVID jabs, flu jab, now I'm going for a booster jab. Bow, 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 jab, jab, jab. Right.
Touching.
You shot him with a shotgun. Wow.
Family quarrel.
Yeah.
All the marrow bones of the world, get
Get the hell out of my sight.
Have a lovely
You've
evening.
got 48 hours to solve the case. Okay, boss.
You especially. Fuck off.
Nice. Oh, did we get... Oh, I missed it. Did we get a sub there or something? I missed it then. I heard it in my ears. I heard it in my ear. Subscribe. Okay, Barclay. Barclay, Germany. How are you? Thank you. Oh, there it goes. There we go. I can see it now. Yeah, respect. Respect. Thank you for the sub. Right.
Maybe next time. I'm not in the mood to meet...
Okay. Thank you for stopping me from doing that.
Do you still drink that garbage?
Hey, it's not garbage, okay? Allegedly,
They used it.
Yeah, once they used to heal with bloodletting too. Marty.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
believe everything that's on these...
You're not a little chick anymore.
Okay, Dad.
Right, so we've done everything. City crest, yeah. United in everlasting peace. Okay. Okay, so let us have a look at what we've got here. Gun, badge, fags. Okay. Cigarettes for our American friends. Got all the clues we need.
We can't
Map.
avoid speaking with the chief first, and it would be nice to say goodbye to him.
Okay, so we say Bosso. Go to speak to him
I see
then.
you're swamped, buddy.
I've sent the old lizard away.
Well, because he's a reptile.
No, because he's a good
For nothing piece of shit.
No, yeah, that's true.
And you letting off.
Something like that. We'll go and check out
Yeah.
some seedy joint.
We're going to go and check
We're
out a
cops
seedy
after
joint.
all, ain't we?
That's true, pal.
Protect and serve.
Get a room, you...
Shut up, Marty.
Okay. You function. Okay. Say
We're
good.
leaving, sweetheart.
Okay.
Stay safe, boys. I'm glad to see you two together again.
It's funny when you believe you know your city or town, then the place of accident you've never heard of, and it has the least exactly. I live in a tiny village, and I think so it'll be a van. I think it'll literally be a van that comes to the local church hall. It's pretty impressive, actually. I mean, that saying that we've got a, you know, Boris the Clown in charge, but they, you know, I was disappointed when I found out the booster. It wasn't even in my nearest town. It's in the next near town. And I was thinking, what? That's a pain in the butt. And then the Omicron version came, forcing them to roll out the boosters faster. And now they're literally having drop-in centres round the corner from everybody's house. They're all in within a short space of time.
I'm afraid you're alone with that.
Hey, don't make me change my mind.
Don't make me change my mind!
You won't, Marty. I bet you can't wait to get mixed up in some serious...
Yep, that's true.
I'm serious, boys. Be careful out there.
We will be careful out
We're
there.
big birds, Monica.
Big
We can
birds.
take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, but take care of each other, too.
Will do, Monica.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am. Right. Okay, so Hotel Atlas. Hop Dog. We're going to the Hop Dog for a coffee.
Dog was like the last warning. You can still turn back.
There's something kind of romantic about old diners like this, with the bottomless coffee
An enormous dog.
and the slightly
Like a
aged,
neon god with
slightly
limitless
worn out
power
waitress.
over cheap hot dogs, plastic hamburgers, and watered down coffee.
Makes me want to go on an American road trip.
But I didn't want to get out of the car.
It would be a pain in the butt, but the fact is, yeah.
We were all going to be
They're doing it wrong, yeah, Holtz. Maybe they're doing it wrong if it's a pain in the butt. Think you're getting the wrong injection.
Out of my reverie.
Yeah.
Oh, Cluck. Was I talking to myself again?
We were all going to be pancakes, okay. What is that? Like a giant fly, but he's not in proportion. That fly guy is not in proportion to the other animals. I suppose the other animals aren't in quite proportion, are they? Because actually, when I think about it, because they're massive chickens, and she was an Ibanez, whatever, an antelope thing, what they call it, Ibanez, and she was the same size. So yeah, okay.
There used to be such life around here before it became
Ah,
a ghetto.
wow, insects.
That was a very long time ago.
I was a little chick, and the hop dog had the best pancakes in the entire city.
Yeah, I'm craving now an American diner.
Well, since Zip became the owner, the cook, and the waitress, I imagine it's all gone downhill.
True.
True. So we now know Zip, the
But
owner.
at least the coffee's good.
That's right. I have no idea what that mongrel's doing with it, and I don't.
Now I want
know.
Americano as
But
well.
it's
I'm going to make an Americano after this.
unbeatable.
So I just need an old, slightly jaded, and old waitress. Right, let's just check out the fly guy.
Look at the poor bastard.
He's looking okay, Marty. Remember what we saw when we worked at the high?
Wild
Charming.
ones. Don't even remind me. Trying to.
It's been even worse since. I guess you heard about the riots.
Oh my
Who
god.
hasn't?
Insect riots.
People are afraid that the Great Fire will happen again, and those hive houses are pretty flammable.
I don't speak of the devil, Marty. But to be honest, I have no idea how this insect matter can be solved.
I do. We just open the ghettos and let the insects live among us like they did for.
Your heart is pure gold, buddy. But you know it's not that easy.
Okay. There's some sort of social divide going on between the animals and the insects. Nice. Okay. That's the city, we know that.
Because maybe that's the only way it can bear.
Doesn't it remind you of someone?
Shut up, Marty.
Okay.
Got you there, old.
Old car.
This wreck belonged to.
Well, it's a wreck, just like him.
The owner.
Guess it could-
Right. Okay. We don't serve bugs here. Oh my god. Insectist. Yeah? They're insectist. It's not very nice, is it?
Are you sure that thing's a dog?
The name Hop Dog is quite a
Yeah,
giveaway.
quite a giveaway.
Sometimes the most natural connections
Lead us astray. Ashtray.
A natural born.
Yeah.
Right.
Can we go in then? I want to go in. How do I get in? I've done everything now. I want my coffee. Oh, there's the door.
The place is
What in my
deserted.
coffee?
Poor Zip.
You're right.
It's a jukebox.
Yeah, the guy's middle name.
That's for sure.
Bad luck. Okay. The new star, rock and roll, Caston Mavis. Fly with me, baby. Fly with me, baby. We put a song on. Oh, you can't put a song on? Or can you? Oh, we need money for it, probably.
The highlight of my day.
Yeah, I can smell it already.
Ooh, coffee. I'm in the mood for coffee. It's a bit late.
You're so
Look at that mangy trash panda and tell me, do you really want to know?
Trash panda.
You're right.
As always.
Does it really bug the detective when it's an insect detained? Yeah. No flies on you, Holtz. Let's check out the menu.
You still don't eat meat, old man?
No.
I'm a rooster, a chicken.
Why would I hell eat meat? Well, I reckon chicken... Do they? No, pigs will eat anything.
I don't mean real meat. I'm not a lunatic. But a meat substitute? There's about...
Why would I? If I don't eat meat,
Why would I eat a substitute? Very good. Hey, CGG, how are you?
You can. That
Wild gods, Marty. Stop being such a sheep. Do you fall for those
Wow,
offers?
this feels like the developer or the writer's own little beef about thing about why make non-meat meat products. Who's it aimed at?
substitute isn't meat, Sonny. And if it's tasty, why wouldn't I eat it?
I don't care what you eat, but don't be surprised when you lose
All your feathers, or you try to bite off your own leg one day. Nice. Let's check out the doodles. Fuck the king. Where's all the colours go? Okay. Done the cold coffee jukebox doodles. No menu. We need to do doodles. All door. Let's go, Zip. Let's have a look at poor old Zip.
Didn't get any younger.
Oh, poor old Zip. Trash panda Zip.
Or prettier.
Okay, so
You think he's still mad at us?
Rocky Raccoon.
Frankly, Marty, I don't give a damn.
Let's talk to him.
Hello, boys. Now, get the hell out of here while I'm asking nicely.
Yeah, well, I'm asking nicely.
Hey, is that how you greet two old friends?
Hey, I'm not joking,
Hey, I'm
Sonny.
not
I got
joking,
shot
Sonny.
under the bar.
I got a shucking under the bar. Yeah.
No, you don't, because if you had, we'd arrest you here and now.
If there's still life in you when you're full
There's
of
still
buckshot.
life in you. Full of buckshot.
Ah, it's going well so far.
Yeah.
We're just here for a coffee, Zip, okay?
Like old times.
Nothing's like old times. Haven't you noticed?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it's quite noticeable.
Shit. All right. And where'd you blow in?
We haven't been anywhere yet.
But we're going somewhere. Okay.
Everybody's going somewhere, right?
Tell
Okay.
me, how much do you know, Zip?
Look at the tats. Look at the tats he got there. What's he got on his, like, death with a scythe and then a sort of dagger thing. Oh, and he's been cut in the arm as well. Don't know if that's a tat. Of course, it's only monochrome. That's the whole point. It's like a black and white thriller. Yoshida. I think there is a bit of colour in there, but only in the poster when we go to the jazz club. You know. But otherwise, it's all meant to be black and white. Yeah, it's not your settings or anything. That's what he says. The whole, both figuratively and literally, the color has gone out of the city. You see, figuratively and literally.
That depends. How deep is it?
Bottom of the well kind. Goes down around Ibn Wessler.
Oh no, Ibn Whistler.
Holy hell.
Hell, Whistler, you've dipped your wings in deep shit, boys.
If you've got anything on him, don't keep it to yourself.
Grateful. Maybe you're not gonna trash my joint this time, huh? You know, Ibn's acting strange nowadays. He always believed that if you want something done, you do it yourself.
Do it yourself. You
That's
do
how
it
it was for
yourself.
years anyway.
And
But now, he left his real estate, the fish racing clubs, the casinos, and the bars to his right-hand man,
Mongrel Mick.
And
ever since he's been kind of weird. Wow.
brooding in the
Wow,
seediest
what's going
streets of the
on
city.
with
Nobody ever
Ibn
knew
Wessler?
like this.
Yeah, weird. Do you think it's
Think it's about a lady.
It's always about
It's about a lady. It's always about a lady. Always about a
Well,
lady.
there is a woman,
Oh,
I knew it.
but not like you think.
okay.
Is this gonna cost much?
Only a favor, like the good
Like the
old
good old
days.
days.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm in.
Okay. So we've got a funk. We've got, okay. Let's see what we've got here. We know where she is. She's at the Tsar Club. We know that in a way. That's hardly a new clue, to be honest. But thank you anyway. McChicken, Martin McChicken, male, usual weight for foul. A foul. It's a foul night. He shot me once. I deserved it. Nice. "10 years they've been partners. Marty's a hothead with a hard fist, but he's loyal to the end. Count on him, especially if guns are in the picture." Okay. Laura, his wife, fiance. Owner of Wonder. Yeah, okay, we know that. We got Hobart. Okay, so we know that Ibn's been acting, trying to withdraw from his own shady business and live a simple life. That wouldn't be a problem, but this just isn't like him. He's been acting odd. Acting odd is old Ibn. Then we've got Carlton Phyllis. Iranius Europeus. I hate him. Special feature. Special feature. I hate him. Little house. A real little ass plug. What? Ass plug is a real little ass plug. Wow. Okay, not even worth bribing. Then we've got Mason Roy's porcupine. I hate him almost as much as I hate his partner. Big and dumb. Oh, then we've got, yeah, Borscarelli Chowhound Nadas. Chowhound. They say he's able to devour anything that crosses his path. That's why he got his nickname Chowhound. It works in predatory division as I do, or as I used to. Okay. Then we've got the lovely Monica Rosen, Hummingbird, an angel. When I used to come to, it's like sugar in my bitter morning coffee. Poor old, no, let's go the old lizard boy. Mort, Marty Jen, Komodo dragon. I thought it was a Komodo dragon with his sticky tongue. His sticky out tongue. He's all blind and an imperishable wreck. Of course he is. Light-fingered bastard, as blind as a bat. One of the biggest scoundrels. Too old to save himself. What a surprise. Got into a fight. He's an old friend. Okay. Then Wilford Bloodboil. Legend. Who hates Sonny. He's tough, ruthless, above all, unbribable. And of course he's a racist bastard. Okay. And then Reginald B. or the Doctor. Boobo Boobo. Morphinist. Or is that like what? So morphinist. Does he like morphine? Does he self-medicate morphine? He's neurotic, old and ugly, but he's an old friend from the golden days of Chicken Police. He's probably picked out the shot wounds, you know, the shot. Zippy Murphy. Old friend. An old enemy who became a good friend over the years. Now he makes the best coffee in the whole world. And he's also a good informant. That's what we want. But has had it his way. But time has had its way with him for two. Okay. Okay. Right. That's what I got confused. I must have got distracted. Natasha must know my wife Molly from somewhere. Was that in the note? That was in the note. Okay. Yeah, we know that. We'll find her in the club. We're going to go to the club next. Not long after the meat war. It reminds me of the pant war. Started in the Ratwell. It was a fiery hell incarnate, after which the city had to be built up from scratch. The meat war. Meat replacement or meat substitute foods made it possible to reduce meat consumption, predation, wow, predatory behavior, and domestic cannibalism in the whole wilderness. They're not only popular with predators, but all kinds of animals. Oh no. Yeah, so that's what he's saying. What if they get, by eating fake meat, they get a taste for real meat? Mick. Okay, he's one of the famous henchmen of Ibn Wessler. Known by many other scary nicknames. Sonny and Marty have crossed paths with Mick before. And it took a lot of effort to get out of those encounters with feathers intact. Chicken Police. They flew high for almost 10 years and a fateful brawl put an end to their legend. Wow, there's a series of novels about them. Just as the Chicken Police themselves. They're the great wild ones who make up the holy city trinity of creation, destruction and silence. So we've done that one. Moses is a Tibetan sand fox, and Plato is a palace cat. Okay. Old enemies, rivals of Sonny and Marty. Cobbler district, known as Hive or Roach Town, was one part of the city, but then became walled off ghetto. 98% of the city's insect population is forced to live. See, societal breakdown. Currently the biggest threat to the city are the riots in the Hive. Okay, civil war's looming. Civil war is looming. I guess many don't trust him as a detective as they're afraid of the stereotype mistake. Yeah. They scratch about, you see, for their investigation. Independent city. The 4 nations joined forces, represented by the 4 animal figures and the 4 hands on the crest of Clawville. The tribal alliance of reptiles and the great insect clangs played an essential part in the city's founding, but they never got represented on the crest. This gave birth to political and cultural antagonism between species. Clawville preserved its political autonomy and the dream that it's only state in the wilderness where predator and prey of any race can live in peace. Hence the name, the City of 1,000 Colors. There you go, Yoshida. It's called the City of 1,000 Colors, but as he said, the colors been drained out of it. Figuratively and literally. Let's...
The door didn't look like this last time.
Yeah, because last time you tore it out and beat
that baboon with it. Exactly, Ant-Man. Exactly. And the Wasp.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. So that's why Zip remodeled the whole place.
Because you smashed it up.
We had to. We didn't leave much of it standing.
If I didn't know how nice we are, I'd almost hate ourselves.
Wow.
Welcome to the club, partner.
Right, let's go.
What's that smell?
You know, I don't want to know.
I don't want to know. Right, so do we go to the club? Clawville, Hotel Atlas, the club. Okay, we're going to the club.
Midnight had passed.
Yeah.
And the intoxicated
Let's
madness
find out what's
kicked
happening.
in. We could only crawl along Shalva District's main street.
Vanilla chai tea.
downtown.
Yummy. Cold,
The
not so
city's
yummy.
heart beat differently. Ancient buildings were defaced by neon signs and billboards, like half-drunk lovers on a fine leather sofa. Great old houses neighbored by garish modern blocks. A place that makes the head hurt.
Yeah.
The Tsar's huge neon sign was
I like that
visible
he's
from
driving a
above.
sort of 1940s,
A blazing
50s
red
car,
sign
and yet
advertised
earlier
tonight's
I
main
swear I
attraction,
saw
the amazing Natasha.
a modern building.
Cops were never welcomed at places like this. I hoped we were.
Who am I to question
We
the
had to be
construct
inconspicuous,
here
but it
when
was
you've got
never
chickens
easy
the
with
size
this
of
bird
kimono
mountain
dragons?
by my side.
Okay. Here we go. We'll get into the club now. Go into the club. Get into the club.
Ah, so this is the famous Tsar Club.
Going clubbing. Here we go.
More like infamous, Marty. It's not for our kind.
Our kind.
That's for sure.
I
And
see.
I don't mean that they don't like
Foul here. If he was a soccer player at Holtz, would he be Robbie Fowler? That's a dad joke. Take that home, write it down, put it in an envelope, save it for your friends, Holtz. See, a special one, a Liverpool one as well.
Well, at least we don't have to be afraid that they see you as a detective, Boss Bird.
Very funny, Marty.
So what are we gonna do now?
We find Natasha.
The
broad
broad who sent me the
remember?
message.
But first, we need to get into the club. And Marty, please.
Don't monkey this up.
Monkey this up.
Oh dear.
Excuse me? On behalf of the
Cut the crap, Marty.
Let's focus on what we're here for.
Okay.
As you say, Boss Bird.
As you say, Boss Bird. Okay, what we got here? Stalk lady. Oh, Lewis. Hello. What are you doing here, Lewis?
Hey, that's your old friend, right?
What's Lewis doing here?
What was his name?
Hey, Louise. How are you? Good to see you, sir.
Liam.
No, it's Lewis. You're not Lewis. Well, you are kind of a Lewis in the chat. He's Lewis. The kind of rabbit thing there is called Lewis. I found out. So my father's name was Lewis. Hence my middle name is Lewis. And I always wondered why my father's name was Lewis. And do you know, I found out for the first time. I was on Ancestry.com. And I haven't been on those family tree sites in a long, long time. But they use some sort of algorithms now to make suggestions. So if you've got blank bits, they go, we think we found the father of. We think we found the whatever. And you can look it up. And I never knew what my grandma, I used to call her Nana, my grandma's father was called. Never knew who that was. So that would have been like a my great-grandfather. Never knew him. Anyway, Ancestry.com came up with this guy, and it was probably my grandma's father, and his middle name was Lewis, and so the penny dropped. That's why my dad was called Lewis, and that's why my middle name is Lewis. Didn't know that until today. So today I learned, in my old age, where my father's name came from and where my middle name came from. There you go. Interesting.
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yes, it's him.
To be honest, Sonny, I always thought that guy's not all there in the head.
Nobody's
Charming.
perfectly sane
Charming.
in Clawville, Marty.
It's a rabbit.
But if not for this old rabbit,
Should I thank him for that?
or kill him for it.
You're reading my mind, boss.
Okay, Lewis. But Lewis is meant to have taken the lady... That was good. I'd have another 10... Yeah. He was meant to take old Deborah home. Does she live at the club? Let's check out Stalk Lady.
Honestly, I think these types of women only see faceless tuxedos,
Cufflinks and wallets in the mirror.
And in the mirror,
They're just brooches, necklace, and earrings.
necklaces and
Ooh,
earrings.
harsh commentary.
Don't
Harsh
be so
commentary.
radical, Marty.
There are women.
They
They
live,
live by
different
different
rules.
rules. You know what they say? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
It's not just bullshit. There's more where that came from.
Just
Ooh, teach me, master.
When you're old and wise,
wise,
like me,
yeah.
you'll realize,
Realize
none
of it's worth a damn
thing.
thing. Okay, nothing to say, Stalk Lady there. Let's just have a look. Entrance, bouncer, fancy car, newspaper. Let's check out.
When the Clawville Chronicle was a real.
You mean when they wrote
Something about us daily.
Yeah. What exactly
Yeah.
happened?
Well, they got bored with us, Marty. And
To be honest, so
so
did I.
Still, here we are working together again.
Yeah,
Funny, eh?
Hilarious.
Hilarious. Okay, so what's the ad for? A Clawville story. Is that meant to be like a love story? The Tsar Club. Look at that, dancing rhinoceros and a cheetah or a leopard. Cheetah. She's a cheetah. You don't want a cheetah. Moonlight. Boulevard. About Boulevard. A boulevard story. Okay. We know what the
One
sign
day,
says.
Neon signs will cover the
Yeah.
whole world. I'm telling you.
You read that in some kind of science.
No, it's just what I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
right.
you have your own thoughts now.
Cluck off, Sonny.
Right. We're going to have to go in the club. Aren't we? We're going to have to go in the club. Let's check out the bounce. Oh, check out the fancy
Whoa,
car.
look at that.
Whose car is that?
Isn't that the
Let's
new-
got to check out the fancy car.
It is, Marty.
A brand new
942 Silver Hawk.
Silver
Haven't
Hawk.
seen such beauty since I left Averia.
Of all that's furry, whose is it?
Yes, exactly.
Maybe it's Ibn Wessler's. I guess he's my
Yes,
favorite
see?
tiger.
Who's got the smart car?
Yeah, He sounds like a fellow who drives around in one of these. Lucky bastard.
Lucky bastard. Okay, so it's time for the bouncer. Let's have a look.
Jeez, look at that guy.
Look at him.
That's not a guy.
That's a demon.
Straight from the dog-eared
Pages of a cheap detective novel.
Yeah, I bet his name's Bill.
Nah, he's definitely a Bob.
$5 for Bill?
Okay, I'm in.
Okay, what do we reckon? So put in the chat, if you haven't seen this already, is the bouncer Bob? Or is the bouncer Bill? What do we reckon? Is it Bob or Bill? Let's find out. Ready? Is it Bob or Bill? Let's have a look at him. I'm going... Bob sounds a bit English. Bill sounds English as well. William, Bob. William Buffalo. Bob Buffalo, Bub. It's not really Buff. He's a goat of some sort, isn't he? Don't know what he is.
Howdy, pal.
Okay, we're going to find out. Exactly, full of chicks. It's an excellent place to go.
Gentlemen, how can I help you on this wonderful, chilly night?
Has he got a Jamaican accent there? Bill. Holtz has gone for Bill. He's going to get the bill. Holtz has got the bill, everybody.
We're expected in the VIP lounge.
My apologies, but I don't remember ever seeing you gentlemen here before. May I ask?
Stop right there, big guy. I get it. Yeah, I know exactly how this works. So...
Nothing's easier, sir. Are you on the list?
Of course we are on the list.
Yeah,
Don't tell me you forgot.
I'm afraid I did, Marty. Sorry, big guy, but I'm pretty sure we're not on the list tonight.
That's a shame. I'm really sorry, sir.
Ah.
In that case...
Buffalo Bill. Who did you kill? Bill, we're getting the bills.
Yeah, right. Thanks.
My pleasure, gentlemen.
Okay. This is a game. If I stop playing this game for a period of time and then come back, I'm going to forget all the... Okay. I forgot then. That's all about newspaper. Timothy Saltwater, seagull journalist. Okay. A country inhabited exclusive by birds. Governed by a democratic parliament, bordered by 2 seas, mostly on air transport, commerce, and its aerial military. Except for the Great Meat War. Okay, charming. We don't want that. What we want... No, we want the codex. What am I doing? R1 for next page. Famous for not serving cops, except if they're knee-deep in... Okay. Right. Do we need to find out a name?
That fella's built like a brick.
Let's just knock that giant out, shall
Okay,
we?
easy peasy. Let's not start fight. Come on, we need a name.
Let's just not do...
Okay.
Let's go up to him again.
Just one more thing. This list of yours, where should we sign up again?
I'm afraid if you don't know, it's not my place to tell you, sir.
Excusez-moi.
Excusez-moi. The regulations, you know.
He's gone French. He sounded Jamaican and then he's gone French. This is sort of from New Orleans or something.
You hear that, Sonny?
I do, Marty.
I'm
gonna lose my crest from this guy. Just wait.
Just don't get too excited.
Not
Marty.
tonight.
Not.
Okay.
You know, seeing this...
The girls.
New Year's Eve's once a year.
Yeah, we're going to
So
check
we're
out the
not
girls.
Have I asked how Laura's doing?
Whoa, hey.
Hey, all right.
I was just kidding, okay? My relationship with Laura is unwavering.
Like the rhino on this
viewing-
picture.
Interesting taste you've got.
Yeah, very interesting. A chicken and a rhino. It's going weird places.
Feathers, scales, or dermal armor.
A lady's a lady.
Thank the wild gods for self-sacrificing gentlemen like you.
Yeah. We've got to get past this bouncer.
Look, I really don't want
Okay,
any trouble.
we go. I see. Alfred Hitchcock, very good. Yeah.
It is even more inconvenient for me, sir, but this place doesn't like
Coppers.
Forgive this slang. I can't let just anybody in.
Listen here, you cow. Do
Cow.
you have any idea who we are?
Oh, it's a cow.
You ever read the papers?
Of course, I know who you are, sir. I get the news and more, and I must admit it's an honor
Wow.
to meet you in person.
Santino
Mr.
Featherland and Mr.
and
Marty McChicken.
Mr. Marty McChicken. The Bell of the Pantheress is one of my favorite books.
Oh my God.
Not the books again.
So it would be terribly inconvenient for me if I...
Wow.
What did you just...
Relax, Marty. This guy has
Chicks like you for breakfast.
And thanks for the information, Pat.
Thank you for understanding, gentlemen. And
No problem, Shakespeare. Look, I really don't want any
Never done that.
Say, big guy, you know Mr. Lewis Hayworth?
but of course, Mr. Hayworth is an impeccable gentleman.
Is that so? Good to know. And?
I'm afraid that is all, monsieur.
What can you tell me about the first lady of the place, big
Yeah,
guy?
okay.
You mean Miss Natasha Katzenko?
Katzenko, yes, I do.
You're right on point, pal.
Right on point, pal.
Nothing you don't know already, sir.
Just try me.
Well, she owns the place.
She owns the place.
And, that's it? Well, that's,
Unbelievable.
Pardon, monsieur, but I'm not permitted to say anything more.
French cow. Okay.
Jeez, look at that guy.
I know that. Maybe talk to him again.
Yes, gentlemen.
hey, big guy, what's your name?
My name is Archibald, sir.
Archibald, he wasn't a Bill or a...
Well, that's not a Bob.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
Archie, what?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir, but
Archibald
my name is
Conway.
Archibald Conway, without any doubt. Blackjack Conway to my friends.
Blackjack.
Well, thanks, Blackjack. It was a pleasure. We'll be on our way now.
Let's just knock that giant out.
Let's just not do that.
Okay.
Well, we talked to him. We know who... Is there another way in?
The Czar Club.
Sonny,
Hi, Lewis. This is my part.
you have no idea how...
Maybe
happy I am
maybe
that you
Lewis
showed
can
Mr.
get us in.
Barty.
Pleasure's all mine, Lawrence.
It's Lewis.
Lawrence? Anyways,
Don't ruffle my feathers, Lewis. Those days are long gone. We're just here for the entertainment.
I see.
See you inside?
I have something to do, my pal, but I'll try to make it for the main.
Okay, then. Catch you later, pal. Let's not bother her.
Okay, boss.
Okay, I'm confused. Like, if we can't get past Archibald... Ah.
Say, big guy, is this your job? To stand in front of the club and keep out decent fellows like us
We've got
all
to keep
night?
going with him.
Not entirely, monsieur. My employer has many other kinds of jobs for me. He is quite creative.
Wow, I
in his
could bet he
field.
is.
Like?
Like what?
Exactly.
Sorry, monsieur. I'm not
Permitted to say anything more about
Or about the matter. Regulations.
Yeah, I know.
so sorry to hear that, sir.
Bullshit's giving me a headache. Too bloody right. Can't talk to him anymore. Can't question him. We've asked him all the questions. What do we know? People. Okay. Archibald Blackjack. Species ram. I told you he wasn't a cow, he's a ram. Big as a mountain, talks like a poet, smells like a barn. Nice. Any Archibald, yeah, he's bold, tells you isn't any feathers to ruff, exactly. He's bold, no fur there. He prefers not to. The bold are standing guard. That's an elaborate vocabulary. It's French.
Look, I really don't want any...
Never done that.
Jeez, look at...
That's not a guy.
Right, we've done Archibald. We've done the... Did we read the
Tonight,
paper?
Maybe we'll be on the front page.
Oh, God forbid.
No. How are we going to get in the club? Can't just walk in. Stalk lady.
Okay, boss.
Lewis again?
Look, Lewis, that bouncer over
Yeah,
there.
okay. Stick with Lewis.
Well, yes. He is a bit intimidating, but his...
Manners are impeccable.
Yes, indeed, but it seems tonight we're...
Oh! Oh! I get it. I get it. You'd like to go in, but he won't let
Won't,
you.
yes.
Yeah, something...
No, no problem at all. Come with me. I'll...
Oh, there we go.
Much obliged, pal.
Yeah, thanks, Bunny.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Ah, jeez, what the hell's wrong with you,
What? Did I say something wrong?
Yeah, you did.
Sir.
We're going
how
to get
do
in.
you?
Everything's fine, Mr. Ayworth.
Good. Look, this noble pair of pigeons are my friends.
Pigeons, aye.
Lamont, sir.
And as for you,
Thanks, old pal.
it was my pleasure to help you.
So now we get in the club.
Jazz overwhelmed us. There was no band
Lewis.
inside,
I knew Lewis was
yet
there
the
for a
music
reason.
seeped from the walls like years of cigarette smoke and the smell of spilt whiskey. Behind the bar, rows of fancy bottles reflected the harmonious voices of pretty
dames and the clinking of crystal glasses.
It was the kind of place that makes you drunk,
Even if you've never had a sip.
a dangerous place for someone like me.
No matter how alien I felt,
it was
strangely like coming home.
Welcome
To the Tsar. Here we are.
Mother of...
Yeah.
I take you to the nicest places, eh, sweetheart?
Oh, does it mean you're buying, honey?
Don't
Sweet.
even think about it.
Got it.
Men these days. So, we're here to find a
Dame called
I
Natasha.
have a hunch she won't be hard to find.
Let's mingle.
and try to avoid suspicion.
Yeah. Okay.
Just like always.
No, Marty, not like always.
This time for
This
real.
time it's for real.
For real. Okay, so, well, we're going to call it a day there before we investigate further. Maybe we'll come back. We'll do more chapters of this. Exciting times. We're in the club now. There's Deborah over there. See Deborah. The Ibanez, whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it interesting and all of that. Please hit the likes. I really appreciate it. I like it. YouTube likes it. And it helps people like you find content like this, which is really kind of cool. And if you are new here, do me the great honor, as the person earlier did, Barclay, Germany, whatever, as subscribing. So hit the subscribe, toggle the notification bell, so you know when I go live with content like this. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, my friends.